Morning, YouTube. We're over here today. It's a little chilly over here today. It's cloudy. It's not freezing, but a little chilly. Anyway, today is the day we test out and try changing out our new sprocket. So if you watched my last video, you know that the speed of the new hydraulic forward and backward just really has not impressed me none. I love the smoothness of it. I love how everything works, but I do not like the speed. Right now I'm running on the motor. I'm running about a 2.5. I think it's an 11 tooth down to a 14 tooth. I am upgrading, you see that one right there on the thing, to a 24 tooth on the pump. That should speed all this up. So to give you an idea, I'm going to set the camera up real quick. I don't know how long my battery's going to last, but I'm going to record as of right now how fast it actually is at the moment. This thing doesn't change anything from sped up or slowed down. As far as the engine goes, it still maintains a pretty basic speed. You get just a hair faster, I think, when you speed it up, rev up the engine, but not by much. So anyway, I'll show you that, and then I may pause you and take this down, and change over to the new pulley, or new sprocket. Yes. All right. Gotta love an old Detroit. So I'm gonna show you guys how fast this is. And like I say, it's out of idle, but still ain't gonna change much. That's wide open. Don't get me wrong, it's smooth. I want it faster on the return at least. So I'm going to put this new sprocket on there and hopefully it'll speed it up pretty good. We'll go from there. Alright? Probably because my camera is real close and I want to show you guys the end result. So I'm gonna cut and then I'll show you afterward how fast it is. Alright? Hold on. Y'all won't have to hold long. It'll just be like a bam for y'all. So, movie magic, I guess you'd say. That's what all the YouTubers say these days. Anyway, what took about an hour to do, y'all are seeing like instantly. So basically here, I had to do just a little bit. Don't mind the mess. Y'all know how messy this place stays. So I did a little modification, a little notching out right there to get this chain to clear. I actually moved it down a little lower and then it still wasn't clear, so I notched it again. It's setting a little straighter up now, which is good. I used the original chain, just added 2 links to it, the chain that I had on it. This actually puts me at a better situation for these hoses to switch them if I wanted to. And for those of you who have watched the last videos, the reason I would switch these is because currently when I pull back, the carriage comes back. When I push forward into the saw, the carriage goes forward into the saw. Now, for those that don't know sawmilling and never been around these, and I'm pretty sure most of them's this way, that's backwards for what all these mills are supposed to be. It's supposed to be when you pull it, that's when the carriage goes through. And from my understanding, it's a safety feature, so that you're actually, if you're pulling a little extra hard or something, and something breaks, you fall away from the saw versus going into the saw. You're less apt to push as hard on the trail back because you're not needing it to come back at full force, because there's nothing binding you up there. So that's the reason it's backwards. I've tried to pull this thing the opposite way 2 or 3 different times just because I've already, in what short time I was using the other thing, the other design, I already got used to it. So I don't know. Anybody that comes to use this one though, that's ever used a saw before, they'll be backwards. So anyway, let's get this thing started, and you guys will be the first ones to see it run. I'm gonna set you up here, see if this thing will start back up. I didn't let it really warm up like I should have. I should have let the old Detroit warm up, but I didn't because I was ready to get to work. Not too bad. Alright, moment of truth. If nothing breaks, it comes apart on me. I'm going to rev it up and see if it goes any faster. That was wide open. It's a lot faster than it was, but still wish it was a little bit faster on that return. I think I can live with that. I mean, really. I've put a couple logs on it and actually find out just how comfortable it is, but it's moving pretty good back. I mean, you never want it to go super fast. I got to tighten up that chain. It pulls some slack in it real quick. So I'm gonna tighten it up and try it a couple more times and just see how it does. I don't think I'm gonna put a log on today. It's cold. Today's my last day of my weekend. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. So I got other things I gotta do. Anyway, hope you guys are enjoying watching these. Like I said, I'm just gonna tighten that up, double check a few things, and then I'll probably head to the house because I got some other stuff I gotta do. So yeah, if you guys need to know anything, I'll tell you what I know. It's not a lot, but I'm learning as I go. I do seem to like the hydraulics though, and if it's fast enough, I like them even better. I really don't want it slow, because we got a lot of wood to cut, and we need a return it's a lot faster. You guys see how slow it was. It was slow. So I do like how much faster it is now, as long as everything holds together. Alright, anyway, I'm going to call this video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want to see more, tell me what you want to see. I'll try to do it, as long as it's sawmill related. Or if you want to see where we're putting the house and stuff. Alright, see you guys.